Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while, and I hope you guys have been catching up on my YouTube shorts. You have been correcting yourself on every form of grammatical blunders because I don't want to hear any of them again. Anyway, I'm back now, and I came with this very sumptuous topic that I'm sure you'll be very interested in. A couple of days ago, a friend of mine uploaded something on his status that talks about equality between husband and wife, and let's say the responsibility, sharing of responsibility, and all of that. I couldn't save it; I forgot to. But then, I can practically paraphrase what I saw. So it was talking about the tweet said something like, the husband should be able to help in some house chores and all of that. And you know how Twitter is, for every buzz there's a buzz. And somebody replied that, oh good, if you're going to share the chores and every other thing like that, then we should be able to share the bills as well. And she was like, no, that's not what I'm trying to, that's not the point I'm trying to make. And that was what was in that way. And I replied that my friend that posted on the status, I'm like, sometimes my gender, we go looking for what we didn't misplace. Like we always just want to look for what we didn't, what's not missing. Really, I'm not of the opinion, I'm not of that school of thought that says this must be done, that you must do this, you must do this, me too, I'll do this. No. Let everybody do what they have the capacity to do. And the ones you can outsource them. The ones that you feel that, I cannot do it, seek for help. I'm not of the school of thought that I have to, my husband must do this. My husband, no, it's not. I don't feel that's how it's supposed to be. That's my opinion. I don't feel that's how it's supposed to be. Because sometimes, not even sometimes, if you feel that that's how it's supposed to be, then when it comes to bills as well, you must be able to share the bills. Nobody has a monopoly of paying bills. If you are saying that, if I'm a man too, I will say that. If you're saying that, yes, that we must share the chores, no problem. Let's share the chores. Then when it comes to bill too, yes, we are going to pay all the bills together. It's not that you're going to say, are you not the man of the house? No. Shebi, you as woman of the house, you have made it a point of duty to share the chores, right? Yes, let us share the bills too. And that was my response to that, my friend's status. Then he came up with something else, and he asked the question. He said, why is it that when children grow up, they tend to take care of their mom more than they take care of their father? That's when they are financially capable. And this is my response. Now, let's look at this issue from a different angle. Let's look at it from differently from the mother was pregnant. The mother was the one that was pregnant for 9 months, carried the baby for 9 months, breastfed the baby for a year or two, as the case may be, or back the baby, had sleepless night. All of that was one that let's look at it from a different angle. Yes, all of that is there. I'm not disputing that, but let's look at it from a different angle. In a case where there is a family, the father, let's say you're staying in Lagos, the father wakes up as early as 4 and leave the house by 5 just to catch up with traffic. He comes back, let's say 8, 9, when the kids are almost asleep and all of that. So oftentimes they just sit during the weekends, and during the weekends the husband wants to catch up with, let's say, football, chilling with friends, attending one thing or the other, if there's O and B and all of that. So they don't see when, and the mother, let's say the mother is someone like me that is a teacher. When I leave the house, I leave with my kids in the morning. When I finish at work in the afternoon by 2, I go to pick them. I pick them at the school and crèche respectively and all of that. So we go back home together. So let's say I'm after school, I get the groceries, the gas finish, then I try to fill up the cylinder. I'm the one that pays the that pays Loma for the trash. I'm the one that goes to school to pay the school fee and all of that. I'm the one that goes to the market to stock up the house. They don't see the part where the father is the one that sends the money to the mother to get the groceries, to pay for the school fee, to fill the cylinder, to go to the market to stock up the house. They don't see that part because, of course, when the father wants to transfer money to the mother, he's going to say, kids, come and say, I want to transfer money to your mother. No, they don't see that part. They don't see the part, they don't see the manufacturing stage. They only see the finished product. And so they just grow up with that orientation that, yes, it's my mom that did this while I was growing up. She's the one that used to do this, so I need to do that. And so they now feel that, yes, that since it was mommy that was doing this, mommy that was available, daddy was never available. Cool. That's because that's the path they saw while they were growing up. So as much as then he replied and said that yes, that's why he oftentimes encourage women to sing the praises of their husbands to their kids. So the kids will know that daddy is not just always absent, but it's always present when it comes to paying up the bills, doing this, doing that. So now this is me, and I'm actually of that school of thought too, that as much as possible, let your kids know who do the basic things in their life. Let them know that it is daddy that did this. For my own case, as much as possible, my sons know that whenever daddy's coming from work, daddy comes with groceries. He buys so many things, sometimes clothes, even for me and for myself, sometimes shoes and all of that. He buys so many things when he's come back from work. So even when he pays school fee, I'll tell my son, come and tell daddy thank you for paying your school fee. Come and say, daddy bought clothes for mommy, tell daddy thank you. Daddy bought shoes for you and your brother, come and tell daddy thank you. Daddy did this, come and tell daddy thank you. So I know that oftentimes he sees that whenever I'm doing this, whenever I come to school, I have to buy this and that. He sees that. So the one that he doesn't see, I make sure I invite him. Of course, he's still the one that sees. The younger one is still very young. I let him know that this is what daddy does. This is what daddy does. So no child is growing up with that mentality that my dad was never around, he was never available. And I feel that if this has been corrected, this issue of irresponsibility, not having a responsible father that we have now, let's say half the time, a lot of time might not be the case. It's just what the children saw. For me, while I was growing up, I knew what my mom was doing, I knew what my dad was doing. So they don't even need to come and tell me. I know what they were doing. So I understand that, of course, that the fingers are not equal, and let's say you are now financially capable, you want to take care of them, you can choose that, this person I want to take care of more, or even when you don't say that this person you want to take care of more, something will just happen and you just switch this side more. Maybe you're mommy's girl or mommy's boy and your daddy's girl. It's normal. But then sing the praises of your husband to your kids. Let them know that daddy did this. Daddy is the brain behind this. Daddy is the brain behind this. If you have a car and it was your husband that got it for you, let them know that it was daddy that got the car. It's also like it was your money. Well, I'm not saying you cannot use your money to buy those things. But then if the money came from daddy, let them know that daddy did this. So please, let us not keep them in the dark, because if you should be their children and they know a lot of things. It's possible that when they are in school, their friends will be saying, my daddy did this, my daddy did, and every time you are just saying, my mommy, and just they will worry that, don't you have a father? So they're going to be able to say, yes, my daddy bought this shoe for me, my mommy bought this shoe for me. Yes, they're going to be able to say that my daddy paid my school fee, my mommy took me to ShopRite yesterday. Let them be able to say that. Let them know that this is what everyone does at home. Nobody's an island. Nobody has a monopoly of paying bills. Nobody has a monopoly of doing this. Nobody has a monopoly of doing that. So let them know. Sing the praises of your husband to your kids. It will save us a lot of problems. It will save us a lot of problems that we are facing now. At least everybody will know that this is what my daddy does, and you'll be able to even if it's just toothpick that your daddy bought toothpick for me. Let me tell him thank you. Even if it's just jokingly, don't make it seem like you are the one doing everything when in the real sense of it, your money is never part of it. Anyway, please, this is just me trying to point this out, because I found out that this is what is happening. It is what is happening. So I understand that the mother, won't say the mother is always the one at home. The mother was the one that carried the pregnancy. Yes, that one is undisputed victory. That one is an undisputed victory. You cannot even buy that. You cannot even debate that. Yes, it is the woman that did that, and she needs to be applauded for that. But then if the husband is doing this too, if we are applauding this, we can applaud this too. So the funny thing is, we have husbands that are not even responsible, and their wives are singing praises of them just to put up a whatever, just to put up a, let's say, a scene or something, just to put up something, just to make it seem like, yes, the husband is the one doing this, even when the husband is never responsible. Talk more of when you have a responsible husband. So if you have a responsible husband and you are not doing this, then what exactly is the problem? If somebody that has irresponsible husband is singing praises just for the camera, and you have a responsible husband, you're not doing that, then of what? Yes, I know you want to say it's nobody's business, but then praising somebody, singing somebody's praise will not harm. It will not harm at all. It will not harm anybody. You can do that. Yeah, I'm thankful for my husband. My husband did this, but it will not harm me. And if you are the husband too, and your wife did something, you too. My wife did this. It's not a crime. Let everybody wear their crown with pride. Let everybody wear their crown with pride. So either the husband, either the wife, either of you, sing praises of yourself to your kids. Let them know that this is what mommy did, this is what daddy did. So no child is of that notion that my daddy was not this, my mommy was not this. No, everybody knows that this is what mommy does, this is what daddy does. And as a result of that, while they are growing up, that factory set will just be there, that they will know that mommy, I want this. Then when they want something that daddy does, they will go and meet daddy and ask for it. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope you put this into practice, because it's not only by listening, it's by putting them into practice. I hope you put them into practice, and I hope that you make amends where you need to. So until I see you in my next video, thank you very much for listening. Bye.